What's up, guys? Prepared Guy here once again. Today we're taking a look at the Nitecore NU43.
Oh jeez, look at him, he's holding the box upside down. I don't know if he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, Morty, I don't know. This guy looks like an idiot.
Upon unboxing, you'll find the manual, a C-type charging cable, and the NU43 itself. The body of the NU43 is made of PC material with an aluminum alloy front housing. It's also powered by a built-in 3.7 volt 3400 milliamp 18650 rechargeable lithium-ion battery. It's also IP68 water resistant up to 2 meters and has an impact rating of 2 meters and weighs just over 120 grams or just under 4.5 ounces with the head strap. I'll leave the tech specs from the manual on the screen now just in case I leave out any details, so pause the video here to see those details. During my runtime test in the 1400 lumen turbo mode, the NU43 ran for 30 seconds before the ATR kicked in and the light stepped down to the 300 lumen medium mode that I purposely left it in because I wanted to check and see if the light would really run on a constant 300 lumen output for 15 hours. And to my amazement, it lasted for even longer than expected, for a total runtime of 16 hours and 56 minutes after it stepped down from the 1400 lumens to the 300 lumen mode. And during my thermal test in the 1400 lumen turbo mode, the NU43 reached a max thermal output of 134 degrees Fahrenheit or 56 degrees Celsius after 2 minutes of use. And lastly, during my recharge time test using my MCA charger, the NU43 took 1 hour and 47 minutes to fully recharge from completely depleted. Now let's take a quick tour of the modes and general operation of the Nitecore NU43. Alright guys, now we're in the general operation portion of the NU43. So this is basically what the light looks like. You have a little sensor there in the front at the bottom. So when you have it in the higher modes, when you're about 6 inches away from an object, it will lower down to the 100 lumen mode as seen here. There's no way of shutting that off, it's just part of the features. There's a red light in the top over here. Direct access the red mode by holding down the mode button while the light is off. And then you have your two diffused LEDs there as well. On the side, you get the Nitecore logo on this side. On here, this side, you have the twist and turn over here so that you can get to the... am I going the right way? Here we go, let's do it this way. All right, you twist this like that so you can get to the C-type port on the side. And then you twist it again to close it. Relatively simple. You got two buttons on the top here. You have your power button, which you have to hold down to turn the light on. You hold down to turn the light off. And then you cycle through to the different modes and stuff with the mode button here. Now it has a built-in 18650, which you can't take out. I actually thought that you could just pull it out here. That would have been nice if they could just have one that slid in there, but it doesn't. You have a nice zero center of gravity here. It's weighted just right, so that way when you turn the light like this or like that, it doesn't put that much weight on your head. It's not like when you twist it this way, it's going to push down further. It actually has a nice feel on your forehead, so you're not going to have that red mark that sometimes people get when they have a headlamp on for an extended period of time. So very simple operation here. We're going to go through the modes. So you double press while it's off to go into the 8 lumen low mode. Press it again to put it in the 100 lumen mode. Press it again to go into the 300 lumen, then again for the 600, and then you're going to double click for that turbo. If you want to switch it over to the red mode while the light's on, just press the mode button, switches it over to the red. Now, if you want to switch it over to the flashing red, you just hit the power button, and say you want to use the SOS or the beacon, you're going to go ahead and double click that mode button, and that's going to bring you over to the SOS, and then you press the power button. It's going to bring you over to the beacon, and then you just simply hold the button down again to shut it off, and again double click to go back in to that 8 lumen ultra low mode, and then you double click at any time while the light's on. The turbo mode only stays on for about 30 seconds after you double click because the ATR does kick in, because this light does get relatively hot. When I did spam it, it got up to about 144 degrees Fahrenheit from spamming it about 3 times in a row. That's pretty darn hot. The body of the light to touch even now is kind of starting to get warm. So that's something to look forward to when you're using it. It will get warm, so just be careful about that. Now, as far as the battery indicator goes, all you have to do is press the mode button while the light is off, and it will show you the battery level here as well. And say you wanted to lock out this light, all you have to do is hold down both the top buttons at the same time. The light will flash a couple times, and now you're locked out. Press it and hold it again. It'll take you out of the lockout mode, and you'll be good to go. Now let's take it outside and see what it looks like. The Nitecore NU43 has a max beam distance of 130 meters or 430 feet in the 1400 lumen turbo mode. It also has a max candela of 3800 CD. The white LED color tint comes in at about 6500K, and there's also a red LED. Alright guys, we're outside with the NU43. I'm going to put this in the 8 lumen low mode. This is what the 8 lumen low mode looks like from 20 feet away from the railing in front of us here. Press it again. I'm going to go into the 100 lumen mode. Press it again. We're going into the 300 lumen mode. That's the medium mode. Press it again. We're in the 600 lumen high mode. And now we're going to double tap for the 1400 lumen turbo mode. Going to go over to the 10 lumen red mode now. And we also have the 10 lumen flashing mode. And now we're going to jump over to the strobe mode, or the SOS mode first, and then the beacon, because there is no strobe. So you hit that, we're right over into the beacon now. Flash, flash. And now I'm going to turn it back off. I'm going to go into that 8 lumen, 100 lumen, 300 lumen, 600 lumen, 1400 turbo. This is the 8 lumen mode. And now I'm going to jump up to the 100 lumen mode. This is what it's going to look like if I spin around here. Now we're going to jump over to the 300 lumen mode. This is what the 300 lumens looks like. And now we're going to jump up to the 600 lumen mode. And as you can see, we can start seeing things a little bit better in front of us. Now I'm going to jump over to the 1400 lumen mode, and that's what that looks like. So if I'm walking in the woods, this is what it's going to look like. And now I'm going to jump over to the red mode, and that's what the red mode is going to look like. My pros and cons are as follows. First, the pros. The NU43 not only delivers a perfect amount of light for up-close tasks, but it also delivers excellent run times and great low light options. As for the cons, I'll always say that I'm not a fan of built-in batteries, and I found this light to get a little hotter than I prefer for something strapped to my head with an 18650 battery in it. However, the pros do outweigh the cons by far. With that said, the Nitecore NU43 retails for just $59.95 at regular retail price on the Nitecore website. That price also does include a 2-year free from defects warranty. So if you're looking for a solid lightweight headlamp with excellent outputs and run times, then the Nitecore NU43 is a great option for your camping or local hiking trail needs. I'll leave a link down in the description. I hope this video has been helpful. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This has been Prepared Guy, and until next time guys, stay prepared.